that is the whole point of being alive. Just to go with this particular energy manifestation that is happening right at this moment.
Death, something we're all doomed to. But before I get into what we may experience, why do we all have to die? Well, as we all once woke up whilst never falling asleep, or better known as our births, we will all once die. What may be death? I'm talking about, what do you experience? Is it fun, sad, horribly terrifying? Well, I have a theory that might just be right. Of course, I'm not the first one to come to this conclusion, but the one to go into more depth than others. Well, here's the answer. It is most likely nothing. Nothing as in literally nothing. It is most likely no consciousness, meaning you have no thoughts. It's most likely going to be where you don't feel a thing. There is no joy, and there is no amount of pain. Death is very odd, and I've been researching this topic for months, wondering what could be a good answer and a truly honest answer. Well, I finally have it, and I just told you. Since death is nothing, you don't really have to worry about it, yet you should be prepared for it. Yes, we will all die. Yes, it will be sad when loved ones die, but that's okay. Death is all natural. But still, what is death? Death is when somebody dies, of course. You most likely already knew this. But where did I come up with the conclusion that death is most likely nothing? Well, it's actually pretty simple. And, of course, I'm not the only one to come to this conclusion, but unfortunately, as soon as I came to this conclusion by myself, I figured out a different YouTube channel. Well, this YouTube channel has the same theory, and I'm sure many upon many other people have the same exact theory. Well, so what, you may all say, and if so, you may still be wondering where I came to the conclusion that death is nothing, without feeling, without any senses. Well, here's how I came to this conclusion, to back up the facts, that is. Well, you just have to realize what was before life. Of course, you don't remember. You may be curious as to why you don't exactly remember. Well, simply because you didn't have a brain to remember. More specifically, the limbic system. This part of the brain is where you develop memories, which the limbic system includes many other organs. Organs such as the hippocampus, the amygdala, and many other organs. Which of course you didn't have the brain to have the limbic system to have the organs to have the memories. You may keep believing in a religion, and it's perfectly fine. But you may also say that any religion can, quote-unquote, easily beat my theory. Well, of course, it's not all my theory. I'm just going to more depth than everyone else on this topic, as I said earlier in this video. Also, I believe if any religion did happen to exist, not saying any religion doesn't exist, well, we would experience it before birth. You may say, well, what if you did experience it before birth, but forgot? Which I would say, that's not that bad of a counter-argument. But what if you said, what if you have to live to experience any amount of religion? Which to that, I would say, you shouldn't have to live to experience what is dead. Those are two opposites. And, again, you don't have to quit believing in any religion. You can keep believing in any religion, it's all your choice, and by no means am I dissing a religion. Death. Well, it's nothing. Although some scientists think that you're still aware and have full consciousness after death. They think this because they have, quote-unquote, revived people, which, I mean, not too bad. I guess, I don't really know if this is true or just common belief. But, I mean, it doesn't really sound true, because even if you were aware, you still wouldn't have your body. And without the body, you still wouldn't have senses. As in, you can't see, hear, feel, or any other sense for that matter. Also, I'm not even sure if it's possible for people to know what happens after death, besides my method, which I just realized what happened before I existed, or at least what I experienced, which was absolutely nothing. So, that's the conclusion. Which, of course, no one really knows what death is, and we may have just forgotten what we were before we existed. So, I wouldn't try finding an answer to what death is, unless if it's fully truthful, which is what I tried doing. But, of course, hopefully you learned something new. And if not, tell me why you didn't in the comment section. Of course, this video will make some people very mad, because they'll probably say that I, quote-unquote, dissed their religion, but I don't know, I apologize if you think I did. So, don't worry about those people, even if people do get mad. And if you found enjoyment or pleasure in this video, please consider liking it. If you haven't subscribed, please consider it. As always, goodbye.